4 days in hospital, and former South African President and Nobel laureate Nelson Mandela is still battling for life. The former leader has been in hospital with a serious lung infection for the last few days. For South Africans and Madiba fans all around the world, it was a tense night with rumors about his health doing rounds. The rumors were fueled by various members of his family, his daughters, his current and former wives, and others visiting him at that hospital. Security was also stepped up at the place where he was being treated on Tuesday. According to doctors, Mandela has been kept in isolation to preclude any chance of infection. Among the visitors was the South African president, who described Mandela's condition as very serious but stable.
Yesterday I met the team of doctors who are treating him. They gave me a very thorough briefing, and really I was very confident that they know what they are doing and they are doing a very good job. Whilst it's very serious, but he's stabilized.
A towering figure in 20th century history, Nobel laureate Nelson Mandela showed how wisdom and patience can triumph over bigotry and brute force. Truly the father of a nation. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela was the son of one of South Africa's leading dignitaries, Chief Henry Mandela of the Tembu tribe. And it was as a young law student that he became involved in political opposition to the white minority regime. Joining the African National Congress in 1942, he co-founded its more dynamic Youth League 2 years later. Mandela rose to prominence in the ANC's 1952 Defiance campaign and the 1955 Congress of the People, whose adoption of the Freedom Charter provided the fundamental program of the anti-apartheid cause. Initially committed to non-violent mass struggle and acquitted in the Marathon Treason trial of 1956-61, Mandela and his colleagues accepted the case for armed action after the shooting of unarmed protesters at Sharpeville in March 1960 and the banning of anti-apartheid groups. In August of the following year, he was arrested and jailed for 5 years. In June 1964, he was sentenced again, this time to life imprisonment for his involvement in planning armed action. He started his prison years in the infamous Robben Island prison, a maximum security facility on a small island off the coast of Cape Town. Mandela remained in prison until February 1990, when sustained ANC campaigning and international pressure led to his release. Mandela was released from Victor Verster prison on the 11th of February 1990. He and President de Klerk, who did much to dismantle the institutions of apartheid, shared the Nobel Peace Prize. After his release, Mandela returned to the leadership of the ANC between 1990 and 1994 and led the party in multi-party negotiations that resulted in the country's first multi-racial elections. Following his retirement as president in 1999, Mandela went on to become an advocate for a variety of social and human rights organizations. Due to his declining health, Mandela chose to retire from public life in 2004 and went on to reduce his number of appearances, although he was too prominent a figure to disappear completely. His name has been used to promote charitable ventures close to his heart, such as the Nelson Mandela Invitational Charity Golf Tournament, which has raised millions of rand for children's charities since its establishment in 2000. His last public outing was during the closing ceremony of the 2010 FIFA World Cup in Johannesburg. Since 2011, Mandela had been in and out of the hospital, with each visit worrying his people. Nelson Mandela, Bureau Report, Headlines Today.